For my fifth choice in our top 5 shotguns, I picked the Striker. It isn't a horrible shotgun. I actually like it because it has a 12 bullet magazine. It takes a long time to reload without sleight of hand. But other than that, its range is pretty decent. Its damage is okay. You generally, without stopping power, it takes 2 to 3 shots. And the attachment I'll use with it is obviously the grip or red dot sight. For my fourth choice, I picked the Spas 12. It's not a horrible shotgun. It has the best range out of all the other shotguns, and since damage is related to range, it's probably one of the best ones in the game, but not in my opinion. The attachment I prefer with it is probably the grip or FMJ. For my third choice, I picked the M1014. Again, not a horrible shotgun. I just don't like it because it has 4 bullet magazine and you have to make your shots count. And I don't really like that because generally it'll take 2 shots. But I like to use it sometimes. The extended mag is kind of useless on it because it only adds 2 extra bullets to the magazine, so it's kind of useless. So therefore the attachment, I don't really have a preferred one, so I'll just probably slap on the grip. For my second choice, I picked the Rangers. People are like, what? Why the Rangers? Well, for a reason being, they have a really high damage, but their range kind of sucks. But I still like them because if you slap on a Kimbo with it and you put sleight of hand, these things actually rape. I think you get 12 bullets with one Ranger, so you get 24 with a Kimbo, and you'll get 4 shots before you have to reload both of them. And these things can wipe out a building of enemies, and I can get a Harrier or my Predator missile pretty fast with just using these. For my very first choice, I picked the famous AA-12. This gun is a sprayer's shotgun because it is fully automatic. The only downfall is it has an 8-bullet magazine and a really low ammo count, so this makes Scavenger a biggie for this one. Generally, people would use the grip on the shotguns, but this one, the extended mag, is very famous because you can just spray someone and it just rapes, okay?
My fifth choice for shotguns is the Model 1887. Now, these guns at the beginning, when this game was released, they were complete rapage. They had the range of like a sniper. So, throwing on a Kimbo, an FMJ, you could basically substitute this for an intervention. They had crazy damage over a crazy range. So when the update came around, they weakened it a little bit, but they weakened it a little bit. But even though they did that, you could actually put a Kimbo plus FMJ. If you bling them out, they still actually went back up to their previous level. So they really didn't change anything. But then they had the next update, which brought it down to a very reasonable level. I mean, other than that, I don't really like these weapons. I really just put this in number 5 because I really don't like the Striker. So these more or less suck for me now. Okay, my fourth choice for shotguns is the Ranger. These are like the models only have two attachments, FMJ and akimbo. I would say putting them both on is probably a good idea, but if you only had to have one, I would just say akimbo. You can actually aim down the sight with these shotguns. Using the trigger to aim also shoots the left barrel, so you can fire the two buckshots at once, really. So having one is almost like having akimbo. But in that case, these guns have incredibly high damage at point-blank range. There's no way to evade a one-shot, even with painkiller, I think. Even if they didn't have stopping power. So you can see that they have a ridiculously high damage rate, but the range is incredibly crap. So you have to be at point-blank range to get a kill with these, so I would suggest you don't use them unless you like getting in people's faces. Alright, so my number 3 choice is the AA-12. I really find the AA-12 to be the most annoying shotgun out of the 6, because almost everybody uses it. Since the models have been lowered in damage and range, everybody has resorted to using the AA-12. Just simply because if they miss on, like, say, a spaz, they don't have the next shot to kill anyone, and they don't like the four bullet clip on the M10, so they choose the AA-12, and they get the extended mag because they use it so much, and they just spray everywhere. So I really find that this gun promotes spraying, which I really hate. So it is my third choice. I mean, I have used it before. I don't use it now, but I would still say it's better than the Rangers or the models, or even the Striker for that matter. So it would be my number 3 choice. I would put grip on this shotgun. Alright, so my number 2 choice for shotguns is the M1014. It has a 4-bullet clip, which is very small for shotguns. Extended mag only gives it 6, which is not much better. So I would just say don't even put the extended mag on there. I would just say the grip is the best thing. It's good for, like, the Spaz has the most range, obviously. So I would say that the M1014 is like the Spaz. Obviously, it has less bullets, but it has less range. But I think if you put the grip, it brings it up to about half of what the Spaz would have with the grip. So it's still pretty close, but it makes so that you have your next shot ready in case you do miss or the guy has painkiller. So think of it as comparing the Barrett 50 cal and the Intervention. This would be the Barrett 50 cal. My number 1 choice for shotguns is the Spaz 12. It's pump action, has 8 bullets. Pretty much an all-around great shotgun. It has the best range, surprisingly. It used to be under the models, but now it's over. So putting grip just makes this very deadly. Almost sniper deadly, to be honest, and it's a shotgun. So I would say this is my best shotgun to use on any class, and it's unlocked by default.